Allow me to come back into the second hour. You're still catching a vibe with the BTM Level Up Show. My name is Bry P, the name that you can trust in the building. I still have my brother Bom Diggity. We are trying to discuss the dark side of the entertainment that happened today, whereby we lost our very own comrade, that is Mr. Master Parrot. So Master Parrot yakube nyimba nyingi zenjawulo.
Mr. Sifayo. Sifayo.
Mr. Sifayo.
So amanya njalo ogere ebintu ngobiteeka muko ne kasukali.
Okay.
Kuba gobo manyi Master Parrot waliwo ab'ekikache.
Abamanyi Mr. Sifayo Davis. Okay. Mwijuka. Kako omusajja wange omulala ngeri gye mwamukolako interview leero naye akatuuka butuusa ze kikerezi naye kijja kulaba engeri esobola kigattamuko.
Bwaba. Okay.
Amaine Devozi, Bry P, the name that you can trust, the Jesaha Chakutwaliza Dada. But of course, Abaje Kumide ko big up on yourself. Thank you so much for keeping it locked into BTM Television Uganda. So basically, and also, if at all you love to advertise with us, we are just located in the city of Kampala, in the heart of the city, yeah. So kujawa na kutobani center netulabira ddala ngeri solo kubanga tukikwasaganyizza ddala, yeah. Tukyayogera ku Master Parrot omusajja akube nyimba nyingi nnyo, yalina akayimba tikali kamaanyi nayenze kunze kali kamaanyi
joba doyogera kawo and when we went off air and you were saying like obadde kukubo nobuuza abantu and you were surprised to find some people nga tebamanyi Master Parrot. Maybe they had the name but they didn't know who's Master Parrot, and maybe they had the song, they didn't know the name. Sometimes umuntu abamanyi title y'oluyimba oba ne flow y'oluyimba nga tamanyi muyimbi. But and again, it comes to this: if you respect music and you have the ear, the listening ear, the craft in art, when you listen to something good, also look, this is really good, and then you will notice who is the musician. I would even want to call you the so-called MCs of late days. You guys, you're kind of daft, and I don't like it. I don't know why. You know why? The only time Omimbi wafuna ku MC. Nga MC amwade endorsement. Let me say, if Master Parrot sings a song, remember, Master Parrot may in his entire song, but you as an MC, you're in a pub, using somebody's content, and in a bar, but you cannot even just give a cramorate, just an ornament. Can you get it? Sounds of Master Parrot. Let the people know. Now we've got MC. Akufuneko. Now we singa. Muruga muri ba MC na yenga byadala. Murimba. As an MC, me I believe at the end of the day you need to pass the information. Yes. Yeah man. DJ Sabo abakubiya kayimba. Gundi. Kati chiringa just vibing and they don't tell people. Nyimba zo kubiye the artist. It's Bry P on the microphone, blah blah blah, and you give yourself all the ornaments. Then no muntu go olimba lo hyping ideko ornament fuba nyomo endorsing. Let the people feel them. Never buy a father. That spirit of music will make him alive again. Okay. That's why we always respect musicians. I hope so. Right. Anyways, you had a point that you wanted me to. Yeah. Master Parrot afiride ku myaka 36. I think emyaka gyabazira abadde akyali omuntu afira myaka 3 most of the time. The late radio yafira myaka ejo era 3 kafeero banji no Lucky Dube banji the late Salongo yali anatera okweza Bob Marley yafira myaka 3 ne Yesu yennyini ne yafira mu 3 muganda wange ebintu si byangu owasatu wesibezi biri. I'm telling you, you don't read. The bad thing, you don't read. No. Just take it there. And it is a good thing why we have people like you. You always come through and you pass the information, yeah? To take it there, yes, why would you even give yourself as an excuse? You have people like you, as if go to a master to talk so much. It's the reason why people are watching TV. You get? Okay. Anyway, I was still telling you about some great hits. Yes, sir. Master Parrot. By the way, but again, most of the time abantu abafira ku myaka ejo era baba nga bakozi ba bintu bya kabi. Usually baba nga bakola ebintu nga bibadde tremendous. Nti people couldn't maybe even bawulira baba nyini nabo bawulira ng'ensi tebagijamu. People will tell you that by the time radio were feeder, he was acting weird as if he was not feeling like
he belongs to this world, you know. And sometimes it's a discipline of keeping yourself alive, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
So tsoke tugeko ku some of the hit songs so that abantu basologistiki tabanzo kubeereyo.
Ara DJ wali temuzikubye.
Nyimba tuzikubye naye yakuba Muliro yakuba Mama Wabana. I think Mama One is the most viral one.
Mama Wabana.
Muliro and also and there is Chikompola. That was my favorite way back in time. And he gave us Abayaye. Njagala Bandi Njagala. That is.
I would love to hear from Ronnie Banton that now Parrot has left.
Abayaye.
Ronnie Banton was. Do you know Ronnie Banton though?
There's Ronnie and Red Banton.
Yeah, do you know Ronnie Banton?
Ayayimba basude be yafira. Chiba chibi nnyo.
Oluyimbo luchasenso kubanga lulungi nnyo.
Yadda mu America kati.
But he was a good friend also of Master Parrot, and I think he's grieving right now when he had this. Just like other family members of the... Now, you have Firebase, and then you have... the family members of the Bobby Wine family is called what?
Sentamu.
The Sentamu family.
All right. Okay. Anti Sentamu family. Bogamba Sentamu family. Obo twalidemu bonna ba Mickey ba Ani ba Edia wewa nishitagi.
Oludde mu Buganda ntaliso kwa ura.
Kati bogamba Mayanja family. Obo twalidemu the entire Palazzo Wizo, the late AK-47, the late Humphrey. Nabalala bangi nnyo, yeah.
But ngenda kubuza ekibuzo.
Kati ennaku zino abaana betuzaala simanyi oba nasikira ebintu ebyo.
Unless you're not exposed, but like this for those who want to know, it would be better to any man goes that day or passing on your name for the sake of legacy, but even for identification, because if your name can go along, never get a passport, and you have easily to get a visa, they attached to that is a synopsis you can understand.
Sanny Dee, now back to the point. We promised these people when we return, actually, you're going to be sharing us the storyline, the reason as why you made the interview that you made that really went viral. And then later on, it's brought in some backlash as well. Yeah. So I don't know, my producer, whether we have that interview.
When we interviewed the mom, are you saying, because I did kind of, I made an interview with the mom. Fast forward. I went to the mom because with the audacity, mom is the
Tell me your relationship with Master Parrot.
I don't know. Katsoke
relationship you and Master Parrot.
As a musician, I love his music. I was raised in Tinda at most of my youth, adults. And then Master Parrot used to be our neighbor at one point in Nsimbi Zuome. Yeah, and he sang some song. Now you get to Nsimbi Zuome. You understand? Exactly. He was kind of our neighbors. And by that time I was in primary. Yeah, but again, I used to love his vibe. He's a very good person, friendly. I mean, he would talk with a open heart. What about somebody melancholic? Yeah, I don't know if you understand when I say melancholic. It's better to talk to somebody who's a sanguine, like somebody who's open, somebody who can interact and you can have a dialogue. That was Master Parrot. When he's not high, that is him. I think that's why Bakwatagana Namangune Bobby Wine, because Bobby Wine has the same flow. He would literally tell you when he's annoyed, and he would literally tell you when he's happy. You would notice, and he would fight for whatever is right, regardless of who is watching. Okay. And that's the person you want to be with. I would advise if I have to. But anyways, now, Master Parrot, that's how I get to know him. And now, growing up, Kataina Mutowi. Musoke? I've forgotten, but it's Flamingo. Wamita Flamingo. That was the musician name, kind of. Flamingo. Those who know. Awana betinda bukoto kamocha chwature tsibizuome wabiduku what. I mean, all the way butukirwa chugowa. I mean, I don't want to mention names, but that name is a sounding name because he's a friendly guy. Abana bonna abekigowa bakitegeera abekigowa tuli bakitegeera ababiduku bonna kati bonna bali mu kunyolwa era I want to say we want to say tuli mu kunyolwa kungi nnyo era nga naffe BTM. That's why we reached out because I wouldn't have techansanyusa the fact when namanyanga ndaba obulamu bwa Master Parrot deteriorating every day and then So because I knew the person and he's a neighbor, a friend, I came in. Now, yeah, nsoko gendayo nga ndi ku pichi. It gave me an insight because finding Master
small producer so katufunira ngoli ku pichi.
Yeah, nali ku pichi. Ngabo manyo ita mu neighborhood. I'm a businessman. I do a lot of stuff. For those who know me, I'm the real bomb diggity. Now, dikabidi yako producer takaina. Yaina bigambo byeyogera nga bili off track, but if you had the ear to listen, he was communicating something very nga chiri very naughty ku bantu abategeera ebintu by'emyoyo. Okitegera? Yaina pattern jayogereramu kati njogera ku bantu abasomye theology, abantu abasomye ebintu ebikwatagana n'emyoyo. Wala abasoma ne Illuminati. But again, you know what I'm talking about. Now, this guy, I meet him, and I'm like, chicha chiri blood. We togera chimbibiri, avaka yogera chino. Togera chimbibiri, akola bichino. And all of a sudden, okubuza kuba ina yabana. Okubuza kuba na gugundi mwana Viki ali okwa ile mwana mtaviki tena nyina yo mwana mtaviki. So Viki storage Viki neri nyalinga tanali jukira nti aine omwana mwita Viki choka Viki ali akumpi. So he would literally lose himself. Nga wali nenga taliwo. You understand? Nenga one would say abakubidwa mwenge gumujeko, but another would say maybe alina kechirala ekisusse ku mwenge. Amanyi abategeera abatategedde it's okay.
Chanonya ka video ko wano.
But again, now it brought me to my concern nga ngezako mugana tuyiyeyo kano ka gigi nabadde njala tupale ABCD nenga chimubiri mpayo kawalaji babanga atededdemu ayogeddemu ekiyamagezi ekitali offset up and down manyi abantu tuine fena tulowoleza mu oscillation zanjawulo naye waliwo ina oscillation ngeri ta teri yeah, I don't know. Anyways, now that was him. Now nengamba man so kejogereko ne mama ntuke eri mama. In fact, I saw about that very day, and then I had to talk to this daughter nangamba munange ekigenda maso neno nyako muganda kwa muganda nali mumanyi. That was Flamingo mutowe ye mutowa Parrot bamita Flamingo eri nyandera bideri okubiri, but he was a peer nga tuliba agement almost because nzingira secondary na yingira secondary and they were neighbors, but neranga mumanyi tono muganda wa Parrot. So we were somehow ngane ayimba ebiyimba binga tujja kwanze. But I used to MC a lot. I used to DJ. If you didn't know, you may see when I sit back here I do it, but just that when the fire ceases, but abagala fetuga mati ensobe kyusa amaso go kyuse emvubo. Yeah, you understand. So, now toka ku scenario nga chimpitiriddeko nga netago kuba omulanga after all nga ndabo omusajja byayogedde tebikola magulu. Omwana message jampadde muwala we Viki ngendaga waliwo ekigenda maaso ekiri deep ekisanira a public discussion.
The video, right?
Yeah, that's the video right there. That is Parrot. But if the producer could give us a minute at our audience sound, okulia the communication yali egenda maaso between me and Master Parrot. Those are a few months back, by the way.
That was
in February, if I'm not mistaken. Should be in February.
Let me check out here, get the real clear information. That was 12th Feb. 12th
February, yeah. Still,
that's when you sent me that video.
Yeah, that's when I sent you that video, trying to let's make a call out. Chichechi gena maso. Ono wa Uganda, mukwano mukale mumanyinga neighbor, mumanyinga muna Uganda, mumanyinga omuyimbi, mumanyinga mukwano gw'omwagalo w'abangi. Jogera ku Bobby Wine. So I knew him like somebody I could literally try to.
Katsoke tuuliye ekiwali omubuuza. Katsoke tuulire mu kokati.
Let's listen to this video. Let's listen. They shot him where? Here, and where? And so if Bobby Wine is dead, you are the next Bobby Wine? You are the real Bobby Wine?
It was proclaimed when Bobby is not the world. I'm the next Bobby.
You are the next Bobby.
I'm the baddest.
You are the baddest.
And the calmest.
Said that Bobby Wine weeyitanga Bobby Robu. Obijukira.
What answer?
Kati Parrot ogenze bugenzi.
Yeah.
They shot him where? Here, and where? And so if Bobby Wine is dead, you are the next Bobby Wine? You are the real Bobby Wine?
It was proclaimed when Bobby is not the world. I'm the next Bobby.
You are the next Bobby.
I'm the baddest.
You are the bad.
He's the baddest.
He's the bad. Yes, truly, he is the baddest. He comes from the foundation of the baddest. You don't know what it meant to be in Firebase, my brother. Even now, government money. Even now, government money to being in Firebase, it's another problem.
Okay, there's also
so I'm telling you, when somebody say I'm the baddest.
There's also another interview I saw you and the mom.
Yeah, now.
What was the mom calling out for?
Now, happening that, nkweleza video yo nkugambe mwana twetaaga to sounding a call eyinza okuyamba because twali twakava mu story ya muganda waffe is it abamitani pardon is it no ani producer Didi people reached out and those who could
and he's a happy man
and right now is doing better because people reached out regardless gwe yakolera ki oba wafuna muchi kwa yinzo kwa nayamba ono naye ngate gwe mukwano go kati nga go kuyamba ono ki blessing ono. So you understand, so that's what I felt like if I could reach out nga fababera ku social media fabali ku platform nga zino we usually talk about things ebitakola nnyo kugattako ku bannaffe. So when namanya nengamba okay, let's pick up as a mic netugenda level up and reaching at the mother story mama gye yatua yali ekuba enchukwe because mama akulaga ono star. For those who knew Master Parrot and for those who know Master Parrot and the team of Firebase now the stardom oyo wakabi tutuka ewa mama we nga Parrot asula mukazigo kamu ewa mama we muwabiduku. That is even now that he passed on abadde asula mukazigo era Katonda amulamuze kisa omuganda wafoyo. Katonda amulamuze kisa.
You're sure about what you're saying?
I'm certain 100%. Mino bagenda bibagamba for those abagenda okola live broadcast here, abagenda okola the TikTok live, bagenda okugamba. Right, what I'm telling you now, I did my course as a journalist when I attacked that kind of problem to look for a solution.
Okay.
Sachigenda munga just oba mukwano. Naina chigenda mu in a sense of a journalist to make a sound and make a solution, to look out for a solution. Anyways, to cut the long story short, I reached the mom. Mama to narrating that story, to mubuza embeera kijali. Naye ate ebimu kubimalamu amaanyi.
Mama ye yali calling her for what? That's why I want to know.
Buyambi bwa mutabani we agwerera. Amuluzingako. Now listen to this. Mama alina abaana aba basatu. Abaana basatu alinga most beneficial ye Parrot. Mubonna balina alinga the breadwinner, alinga the master Parrot. Era ne waka bamuyita master. Ne mama amuyita master. Ne mama oyo ku myaka gye gyalina ayita Master Parrot master. Wadde muwizo kwa by then yali alinga avuddeko, but that lady she gave out a very hurting story nga eri esanira abantu bajiwulirize. Lwakuba nti ennaku zino tuli mu kyavugiddewa. Kyavugiddewa in the sense that n'ekirimu amakulu somebody can bash it off ne bateekawo ekiddako. You understand? So but again mama gwe ngamba oyo yabadde alabirira awakaawo mama ng'akozesa obuzigo bwe, but support gy'abadde ng'alina ey'okubiri ya Master Parrot.
Okay. So
and then awo wenyine waka waliwo abaana ba Parrot bana. Ayinaabo bana.
Abali ewaka.
Yeah, because waliwo abato waliwo n'abakulu, yeah.
Okay.
Naye nga ye nga Parrot abadde asula mu kazigo kamu, like a one room shackle thing, like where a star shouldn't sleep. And it was very heartbreaking.
Okay. Okay, so now to cut the story short, actually, and I have understood where everything came from. Now, what led to his death? because omuntu omulaba ayagala kumanya balabi banja bali outside Kampala.
I want somebody to go to my page, go to Sanny Katongole on TikTok, or you go to YouTube. But again, go to Sanny Katongole on TikTok. You'll find this entire story where Mom narrates the real cause of vuddeko okubanga olusi muganda afatu vuddeko maaso. But to what the incident happened yesterday, ababaddewo, because I wasn't working with him, bagaganti, but nagenzeke waka after ngamaze okuwulira nti apasenzewo nti bamugana affe Parrot atuvuddeko maaso nengende waabwe ewa mama, and I found out nti avuddewo ng'agenze again kola. Naye ngebo manyi mama era nga abadde atugamba abadde afuna ngebo gigi. Naye most time ekizibu kye nti bw'abala okufuna ka gigi bw'ateekamu akacupa aka, in fact stories tell you abadde bw'ateekamu akacupa aka, you will lose the conscious. Now I'm imagining omuntu akulidde mu fire base. Do you know what it means to be ngobadde mu fire base? Jibadde jaka.
There are rumors that are saying that yabadde kali kituufu ayinza okubanga abadde ali ku border. The rumors that are circulating that abadde ali ku border ng'alina gw'aweese.
Nada, that was not that is a psych. Border wagirabyeko. Have you seen any picture of his border jabaddeko? Don't grab it. That is slanderous stories.
According to
those are slanderous stories. Yes. Somebody saying whatever they can, because there was a footage footage everywhere for now. If there was a babe, the babe
omwala ali bamutute mu ddwaliro.
Yeah, but again, what happened? Yamukonye. Si yabadde ku border mbunga alina baby. No.
What border
Parrot abadde tavuga border.
Abadde ku bigere.
Yeah, abadde asala kkubo. Kwayo roundabout ya Busega. There's this side erikuwa kikondi kyenera biddo birinnya nga da ku express. Awo mukusala. You remember that express is very sensitive. Banga toli chonjo bulungi that by that moment. But anyways, that was what happened. Yabadde asala. But what border go bagambye kati gwafunye a story the other way around.
Okay, fine.
Your story was but it
it's the reason why we have you now.
Now what border yatobedde and then ono nafuna that fatal accident.
Yabadde asala.
Parrot yabadde asala ne bamutomera wa border yamutomedde nafuna a fatal accident era
yet yafudde wa border.
Yafudde. That story of Mchala, I didn't take it very serious. But again, what I got to know, Yabadewa border. Mchala, I don't know exactly. Mchala, Yabadeko border yo.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So, but again,
motoka.
Yeah.
No, shikacha no.
Likana we.
Me meeting Parrots. Namusanga ne motoka
motoka gyogamba wali ekiwatule etudde nga
nange namusanga ke makindi naye
eboroka eyo nno omukyala yagimuwa ndole ekibebe ekyali kimuwagala bambi awo ekiwatule najjeera naye era man kyebadde motoka yasaanawo
ekyembadde njagala okuwulira
zibadde zitambula nnyo nga bazibba mose temera bowulira nga bagambye nti genda owulize eyo video gyetwakola interview gyokola ne mama most crime abadde egamba nti abadde afuna gig naye in the gig ne bwaba afunye akakadde it will vanish that very night not because akaspendinze people bajja mubba bajja mukuba because whenever atekayo sip ntono nnyo bwati he loses the conscious of being himself but he has just sense evako bweddako. So that was a problem. That's why a solution mama jali asaba before the passing on. Do we ask of anybody aliyeyo asobola okujja najjawo Master Parrot mwene environment gyatambulamu ne bamujjawo kanga bolaba ba kid fox be balabanga embeera tetambula nga be balabala ne basooka bakiwaamu akawaani kugambye kuba
nechaga namulabe yafulumamu
Baroni Bantoni ne bangi okubanga obadde star kirala muganda wange Bry P olwana kubeera star naye olikera ng'oli star man there's a
star.
Okay, yeah, but to the magnitude that if your sound in Mbale they respect your grammar rate, in Busoga, in the central, in the west, you get the momentum. What I'm saying, I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying to the level of Master Parrot. Okay.
So in summary,
what
do we learn? What should we learn?
I wanted you to play me a song Lakoba Denyo Mugundi Kagumba Wala kaimba ka musajja wange Bobby.
Kaina video.
Kaina video. bakata kirooto
ebiroto be kirooto
kirooto ekirooto nti nakede nane simanya nga yali narrating story yarota mu kirooto nga
bakayimba bakaita ebiroto si ekirooto akaseera ku olunaku olwo
ekirungi olutegedde kati now
did kaina okay
if that song was real, it's more like a call out. When people are desperate, they want to be better, but if there was a chance of getting better, you get it. So kakaimba ka Bobby ke yaimba na era nti Bobby yali mukwano gwani era maybe era chali mukwano gwe, may he so rest in eternal peace, because I don't think Bobby had the bad blood about that brother. What they been to bya muitako na inga maybe off guard, you know. Bobby too much on your plate, some things you can blink. Anyways, I would say akakaimba nalika dedicated for this moment, just in case people thought never uliza cry yafe, because we toilet cry oba abantu bagamba eyo AI badzo mulenze bali namugamba gwe brother bitufu wabako chokano mulenzo oyo nali namuze bali after nga bino bimaze manyingwe yalinga ali sober nga abategeera
the wise guy.
He could reason you, he could argue you, we could relate and make a dialogue. But when he's high, ngavako. So, but you're losing, you're deteriorating. But you cry out. In a sense, in fact, the video ngasinaji teka ku TikTok, parody jebalaze. Ngasinaji teka ko. Nasoka kwogera na ye. Namugamba Parrot. Yes, I'm telling you the fact. I swear to the living God. Let me tell you this before we wrap up. Now I call Parrot. Namugamba Parrot. Ka video kanu nakakwata. But I'm going to post it. Nangamba tokateka yo. Namugamba na video ya mama wajirabye. Nangamba ebya mama tobiyingiza mugoma nyi byolese bino. Ogenda kunde televiziyo. Namugamba na mukana wange. Chetwa jala tutule twogere. Ne tutula. Namugamba laba. Betukola ABCD. Olaba musajja wange. Producer Didi, olaba chino na chino, but uvayo gwe nawe no salawo umanyi living in denial.
At the end of the day,
tuina basta banji aba living in denial. Ate namwe ne mu playing a deaf ear and a deaf eye, because abantu bazo parrot bali nga bamanya amazima. Yes, but again,
yes,
because
you can never
Bry P.
Listen,
yes, you're right. Yes. But listen, njalo ulirize Bry P. Singa obadde nga bulwovano nkulaba ovaawo tamidde nga bwe tuvaawo argument katwogera ne tuba argumentinze mpulira ng'okyali ku IQ ekyakola bulungi, but wennawe nga obwongo tebukyagatta bulungi. Why would I die? Try my best to make you avoid it. Ekyo kiyinza okukuleetera fokuluzinga, because oyinza okulowooza ndi perfect before you know it. That small slanderance, we can lose you, and that's how we lost. I mean, AK-47. That's how we lost the radios. That's how we have lost many other artists. Nga never feel them mumanyi. Nenga just people. Balabe nti omuntu ono nayenza ogenda. Never chiplenga. Never chisekerera mwa. Before you know it, ogenda ulide embozi kulumbe. Politics agenda vayo. Abantu bagenda kwogera politics kulumbe. Abantu bagenda kujayo story empya nenkadde bagenda kubulira how mutually they loved this guy, but in the actual sense omulango atwagukuba, but they didn't come out.
Thank you so much Sanny Dee. Webale kubanga kujja kutangaza ku nsonga eyo. So right about now, ladies and gentlemen, katsoke today ko mundongo shortly, then later on we are going to come back and then we wrap it up with a special guest coming through on the show. Let's go get it.
Mr. Biddy Bam Bam, cosign, Kubisa Pulenso.